program that's designed to teach very practical and immediately useful skills for building more collaborative relationships and building more successful collaborative environments in organizations. The environment in most workplaces today is so complex, is so interdependent, that the days where an individual is completely on his own for the kind of work he's doing is almost gone. You know, there are a few locations like that. But in a tough economic environment like the whole world is facing now, one of the only ways that you can increase productivity is to be more successful at working together, successfully, collaboratively, more effectively. You can't afford to be in a situation where a lack of trust, where a lack of effective working tools is going to destroy your productivity. The organizations today just don't have that luxury. Anybody whose job it is to try to resolve conflict or build an environment in a working relationship where people can work together more effectively, where they can collaborate together. Anybody that's in charge of trying to increase openness or trust in an organization, these tools are going to be very helpful for them. Well, the main differences are that it's heavily researched beforehand. We got a lot of money from the Hewlett Foundation and the state of California, where I was a judge. We teamed up, did a massive amount of research ahead of time. Much of the program is based on that. And we've also had a lot of research, follow-up research afterwards, showing that these are very effective tools. It's been battle-tested in very difficult situations with phenomenal results, measurable resuls. You know, like in almost 100 different organizations, we reduced the amount of measurable conflict by almost 67%, I believe it was. Now, that's a big deal for most organizations. Mm-hmm. So, you know, even if you think, well, my organization doesn't have that much conflict, cut it in half. You know, what difference would it make in an organization if people spent less time arguing, more time in more trusting relationships, where they shared information better, where they didn't have to build in huge infrastructure environments because of the lack of trust. Well, probably the biggest example would be what we were able to accomplish in California, where we worked with numerous school districts. And we were teaching them these skills, these relationship-based skills, these problem-solving, negotiating skills, and dramatically increased trust, dramatically reduced conflict, saved the state of California a huge amount of money. Oh, this is great because we have so many organizations that operate on a global basis now. And you know, if we don't have Spanish in that mix, it's not going to work, because Spanish is, you know, a big language. We have trainers just about all around the world, and that's what we were missing before, so we've got that now. We have almost 130 trainers in Sweden. We've got trainers, maybe another 25 in France. We have about the same number in Denmark. We've got trainers in Estonia, in Finland, in Norway, in Japan, in China, in Korea, in the United States, in Canada, and Mexico. You know, I think the key, or one of the keys, is that the program is very experiential, so it works well for all educational ranges. You know, we have worked taught these tools to high-level managers and, you know, CEO-level managers. I teach in the Stockholm School of Economics in their management program. These are top-level people all around the world, and we've taught it to custodians and bus drivers. So the educational level isn't going to matter. You can get these tools, you can learn them, practice them in a relatively easy period of time, and it'll have a very dramatic impact on the effectiveness of that organization.